Hello everybody, I'm Mr. T. Mitchell, and we're talking shit about sports.
I'm John Harris.
And I'm Matt Boggs.
You know what time it is. It's time to debate this mother... John Harris, in today's NBA game, do you think a team can still win with the center as their best player?
Absolutely. The big man game is still around. All the great centers win NBA title. You can still work the ball in the post and win with the big man. Tim Duncan was the last really great big man we've had that could score, could control game defensively, rebound. I still think a great center, if you can find one, can be your best player. He can be the most dominant player.
Okay, in defense of that, I will say that there is no such thing as a great center right now. Our best thing is Dwight Howard, and he can't barely make a layup. He can barely make a layup. He's a great defensive player, but we don't have any Hakeem Olajuwons. We don't have Patrick Ewing who can knock down a 15-footer like it's nobody's business, like he's going to Sunday school. We don't have that anymore. It's not a big game, a big man's game anymore. You can't do that anymore. It's fast-paced. It's perimeter. It's the Miami Heat. It's perimeter. That's what everybody's going to now. So you take your Yao Ming, put Yao Ming on any team you want to, you're not going to win.
Yeah, Yao Ming's not a great center. We're not talking about Dwight Howard is this close to breaking through to being a dominant center. He's already dominant on defense.
Come on, guys, let's cut through the bullshit here. I mean, you know, Dwight Howard is pretty damn raw as an offensive player. I mean, if he throws it up, he's like a robot when he's out there trying to throw up the ball. Come on now. I mean, you got to think, offensive centers don't exist anymore. I mean, can we get another offensive center? I mean, it's moving to a new game here.
You don't think big men, there be athletic big men? I mean, if players are progressing athletically,
yeah.
There's be 6'11", 7-footers who can just dominate athletically. Howard can run the court, he can rebound. He's the best defensive center we've seen since probably Bill Russell. And I mean, what more do you want? He's got 20 points a game. He's that close to breaking through. Being a 25, 27-point game guy, getting 15 boards.
You give him 27 points a game, and he averages career 20 a game.
Yeah,
so you think he's going to go to
much.
church and get saved, and all of a sudden he scores 7 more points a game.
For a 26-year-old kid can still learn more and become a better offensive player.
How long has he been in the league?
7 years, 8 years?
8 years.
And he gets you 20 a game. He's still very raw. But
20 a game for a superstar. How many assists does he get a game?
I'm assuming a handful.
3?
How about as many teeth as your mom has? 3.
We're going to have to cut that one because you just threw me all off.
Anyway, I mean, let's talk about it here, man. I mean, we still got this debate here. It's the center. You know, people always say when I was growing up, the most important position that you could play on the court was the center. You look for the big, tall, 7-foot guys that could take it down low and score on these guys. Is that really a gone position from the league? I mean, or do we just need someone else to come in and step in and take Shaq's footsteps and be that offensive center to where we can get that credibility again?
Well, yeah, it's kind of a slump of big men. I mean, past 7, 8 years, we've got a slump of big men. We've had Duncan. We had Shaq in the early 2000s. We had Duncan. Now we've got Howard. We've got Unibrow.
If I could just interject. Stop talking about Tim Duncan. Tim Duncan's a damn power forward. We're talking about centers here. Okay, technical, we could say, you know, Tim Duncan, blah, 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 he's a power forward. He's always been a power forward. Now he's switching to center because he's old and slow. But you got to say, Tim Duncan's a power forward. So can we stop talking about Tim Duncan? Let's talk about some centers here.
In the game, he played center. It was him and Robert Horry. Who was the center? Not Bob Horry. Not a three-point shooter. It was Tim Duncan.
Who would you start at center? Robert Horry or Tim Duncan? I think I would start Tim Duncan.
Okay, he played center a lot in his career.
He played center. We're talking about 7-footers who dominate the game, and you're talking about Tim Duncan replacing Robert Horry for center.
Tim Duncan was a dominant center. He played power forward and center both. He's a dominant low-post big man.
There is no such thing as a dominant low-post big man now. You know why? It's not necessary. Everybody plays around the wing. It's penetrate and dish.
If you find a big man good, I'd much rather have a big man who can score from 3 feet from basket versus somebody shooting 20 feet.
And I would beat you in the national championship game with your big center.
Well, that's in college national championship. It's the
Oh, I'm sorry, the
World
NBA
Championship.
Finals. Whatever, same fucking.
So, guys, let's get back to the question. I mean, John Harris, what do you think? Do you think that centers are becoming irrelevant and they're not going to exist anymore? Matt Boggs, what do you think about that? Are they irrelevant? Are they going to continue to be good in the NBA?
I think they're evolving. I mean, centers are evolving. They're having to adapt to the game. You're finding more athletic centers. Anthony Davis, like I said, he's going to be a great center in the NBA. Somebody who can dribble, he can go up top, shoot the mid-range jumper, go down low and score, rebound, great defense, and run the floor. You're getting those type of centers, and those type of centers could dominate the game. Talk about somebody. Imagine LeBron was 7'2" and he did everything he does now. He'd be invincible.
If he was a center, I would not be a fan of him.
You dislike people because they're tall.
No. Back in the day, if you were huge, if you were 7 foot tall, nobody could do anything with you because nobody was that tall. Those guys were going and working in the coal mines and then coming and getting off work and playing basketball. It's not that day and age anymore.
Bullshit.
You even said yourself, well, it's been about 8 years since we had a dominant center. Why is that? Because it's phased out. The game is not the same
It goes
anymore.
in cycles. I mean, we went in cycles in the late 70s. We didn't have that many great centers. And they came back in the 80s. Mid-90s, a lot of great centers. And then since probably 2002, 3, we've lost a lot of great centers. We've lost a lot of great big men. Retiring of David Robinson, Ewing, Olajuwon, Shaq. It'll
And
come back around.
When
It's
is
gonna
the
be a
last
more
time
evolved
you've seen a
position.
great center?
Probably Shaq. Or if you want to get technical, I guess Duncan doesn't count.
How many years ago was that?
Shaq at his peak, 2000, his last great year, probably 2006.
Oh, with the...
He should have won the MVP, not a Steve Nash Canadian ass out there.
Yeah.
14 points a game. No, absolutely
My
not.
point
Shaq.
is, the center is almost a dead position in the NBA.
Your legs are dead.
You just ruined another segment. Let's cut that one.
Okay. All right. Well, it's evident that the center position is a debated position. Whether that's going to be, the best position on the court like it used to be, we'll have to find out. You know what I'm saying? We're talking sports, talking shit about sports. This is Harrison Boggs.